Another New Mexico city is shining a spotlight on what else but UFOs, but maybe not in the way you might expect.
Rio Rancho Public School leaders just helped open the nation's first public UFO records archive. This is a massive collection of declassified government documents, news clippings, photos, videos, so much more.
Pretty soon, you will have the chance to analyze all of it for yourself.
Griffin Rushton got a tour of the new archive, joins us from the ribbon cutting ceremony right now. Griffin.
In the last successive years.
Yeah, this is a momentous day for the folks who take UFO sightings seriously. I mean, a lot of them are right behind me right now at the ribbon cutting ceremony. And that's because these two portable classrooms you see they're standing in front of here at Martin Luther King Elementary School are now the new home of the National UFO Historical Record Center, the largest collection of UFO sighting documents in the country and maybe the world. There are easily thousands and thousands of real case files packed away inside these buildings. And thanks to a new partnership with Rio Rancho Public Schools, the amateur collectors who kept all those documents safe over the years are finally making them available to the public.
It's literally overwhelming. People don't have any conception until they come here how much material that we're talking about. And it really, I think, makes people pause and realize there's a lot more to this UFO subject than I ever thought.
David Marler knows the idea of a UFO records archive probably sounds silly to some folks, but he says that skepticism is welcome.
We really don't care what your take is on the UFO subject. In fact, we welcome differing opinions, differing perspectives.
Marler is the executive director of the National UFO Historical Record Center.
So here's Artesia, New Mexico, January 16th, 1951.
A nonprofit organizing hundreds of thousands of declassified government documents, news clippings, photos, videos, and more evidence from across the globe, all under one roof.
It's a traditional historical archive dedicated to a non-traditional subject. We want serious research to be conducted here in the hopes ultimately of maybe gaining a better insight into this mystery that we've been dealing with now for 75 plus years.
And he says there's countless connections to be discovered.
We have a lot of reports from 1966.
Now that all these case files are together.
Some organizations interviewed witnesses that the other did not, and vice versa. And sometimes there's new insights provided by one investigative organization that was never obtained by this one. The more minds, the more set of eyeballs we have looking at the data, as with any subject, the better we're going to be if we truly want to try to understand what we're dealing with when we talk about UFOs.
Marler's collection, which used to live inside his Rio Rancho home, is largely a collection of other collections sent in from fellow UFO archivists. And with all this extra space donated by Rio Rancho Public Schools, Marler says they're ready for more.
We have about 10 to 12 other collections that are also in the queue. 2 individuals I know in Ohio have stated, "You're already in my will. If anything happens to me, my material is coming to Rio Rancho."
And whether or not you believe in aliens, Marler says the overwhelming amount of documentation is worth preserving.
We feel it's important because it is an element of history, it is an element of our culture, and so that's really how we try to view it. And if we can't divine the answers to the UFO mystery, maybe in 40, 50, 60 years someone might, but they can only do that by looking at the data.
And talk about a momentous day. I'm going to step out of the way. They are just about to cut the ribbon right now. You can see they're standing up there. Everyone is gathered. They are getting ready to go right now. There we go. The public archive is officially open. Now, as we mentioned, this is a public archive, but it's not a free-for-all. Marler says you're going to have to fill out a form on their website to request a time to come visit it, but the idea is that you're going to have the place to yourself. You're going to be able to review everything inside, get your hands on it, digitize anything you want inside. And if you're wondering why Rio Rancho Public Schools wanted to get involved with something like this, well, take a listen to this.
Our students find the subject matter of UFO investigation very intriguing. And so what we want to do is we want to use that as a catalyst in order to get students involved in other types of learning. We think that the parents, as long as the students are learning, we're not trying to persuade thinking one way or another. We think we're going to see some really good benefits from this area.
So,
District officials say their partnership with the Historical Record Center is expected to last 5 years, and they did say tonight the goal is to try to find them a more permanent location other than these portable classrooms. We have a lot more information about how this UFO Record Center is going to play into those learning ideas up on KOB.com right now. Back to you.